Chike songs are very, very, they're very calming.
You know why I asked that question? Because you've been in the mood. This Tony has always given me, like, she has been like,
oh,
people looking at Chike like
you know that it's almost the weekend, so that vibe is always coming from Thursday.
Like, it's always popping. Good girl, good
like
girl. But if you ask Tonya now, Tonya, what's the plan for the weekend?
So Netflix and chill in my room with my food and sleep.
All this ginger to sleep in your room.
See, you don't understand. Lagos is
what?
Lagos is too much.
No, Lagos is then you have to go let it out. It's the weekend.
Now when I have parties or this thing, like Ember is just starting out. Ember is like the period of hangouts, concerts.
Exactly.
So starting from October month end, you start seeing some.
Okay, so Zibi, what's your plan for the weekend?
So my plan for the weekend, unfortunately, I'm gonna be like Tonya.
No, please, you guys, please. I was thinking you guys were even going to like throw an invite to me and be like,
Kofo, you're down to party.
Can't you see Kofo moving her
My
chair?
dear, I can't wait. Like, I'm in the mood. Like, let's. I can't wait.
Okay.
But I think it's good to have a mix of both. Though. Maybe Saturday you rest and then Sunday.
No, I want to like Friday, Saturday,
Sunday. Days in a row.
Okay, ginger.
Don't worry, I'll extend my invite. You have to get up from your bed. You guys can't just be
Yeah,
there.
invite
I'm
me.
excited.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Remember, you can join the conversation by calling 09098 408 408 to share all of your opinions on the following discussion. And moving right into the next story, actress Stella Damascus has rebuked people who condemn victims of domestic violence for choosing to stay with their abusers. Damascus said that it was normal to want a domestic violence victim to leave the abusive relationship or marriage, but people should not be attacked for choosing to stay with their abuser. She explained that attacking them would traumatize them further as their self-esteem has been affected from the mental and emotional battering from their partner. Preferring an alternate approach, Stella advised people to listen to abused victims and try to understand their plight to offer them appropriate help. She's always been amazing, Stella Damascus.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she has a good point there.
A very good one.
Yeah, because people always
I'm always stuck in between. Should I say she should leave a relationship, or should I say she should heal first? It's very.
Can you heal when you're still in that abusive relationship? When you're still there, trying to put up with you, but you're trying
there's
to
something for
how?
me. Yeah, there's something called limit for me as a woman. I feel like when it doesn't have to be physical abuse or something. It could be emotional abuse, too. Emotional damage. It could be mental breakdown. But if you're in a relationship, you're there for a reason. Some people, you can't just leave a relationship immediately. It doesn't work.
Yeah, you
that
can't.
Way.
Yeah.
Okay, there's this thing I always say. I always say something. I always say, how does love turn to hate so quick? But then I realized something. I said, it doesn't turn to hate so quick. It just builds up. From loving the person, you get to hate the person. It could be
because you're tolerating some things.
It could take 2 years. Yes, exactly. So the more you abhor the pain, the more you abhor the old problem, you just want to you keep on harboring it till the point where you're like, see, anything they do to you at that point, if they give you $100 million, you would not stay in that relationship.
The sad part is some people never stay alive or sane long enough to actually get to that point.
That's those that are actually very vulnerable. That's what I would say, because I feel like, there's this strength that just comes from within when you start about that pain in you. Feelings point where you don't take it anymore, but then it's within you. You know what you're doing. I don't know if this just happens to me, or maybe it comes with any kind of relationship at all for me, because I feel like this person, I can tolerate you to any extent, trust me. But the minute I stop, like, that minute, I might not get out of that relationship. I might still love you, but that love is just turning into something else at that point. Then it just comes, it's just one day.
Yeah.
It just happens in one day, and then I don't just want you. You just irritate me. I don't just want to see you. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. Do you understand? I feel it takes process. I feel it takes steps. I feel before even anybody can come out, you're healing. That's
But then
what
these
I'm
people, they
saying.
need to have someone that they are pouring out what they're passing through to, because
My dear.
having no one to talk to is another hell again.
So the day you
It's-
eventually do that, that's why I say, would I say they should heal first? Would you be in the
Can't
relationship?
heal in a
It doesn't
toxic
have to be.
situation. Because the day you feel like, oh, okay, maybe it's better today, something worse will come and hit that person down again.
Definitely.
The sad
I
part
understand where you're
is,
coming from, but
coming from what Stella Damasis said, it's harder for people outside to understand, but why are you still there? You keep complaining over and over and over, right?
complain, but you're not
A
doing anything
major
to leave.
reason why a lot of people stay in abusive situations is money. If a woman can
I think
take care of
it's their
herself-
kids. Some people with
Yeah.
their kids.
some
not just-
because there are some people who don't even have money and they're still in a relationship.
yeah,
with
just
their
for the
husband.
children's sake.
Why?
Shots
For real
fired.
though. There are people like most toxic relationships are from people with people with the lower class.
income.
Do you get?
It's crazy, but it's support. So support could be in form of money. It could be in form of a place to stay, because there's so many things people have to consider before they leave, particularly if they live together.
For
So it's
me,
where am I going from here if I leave? I have to go and put up with a friend. What if they get tired of me? What if I can't afford to get a place
You
for
think
myself?
for
There's
real?
so many
Oh, okay.
reasons.
The moment you now leave, so where are you going?
That's the question. That's why some people would still
Stay
stay.
to- first of
Because
all,
So
plan
when they
their next
eventually
move.
leave,
Yeah.
where are they going?
maybe at that point they're like, it's either I'm gonna stay here or I'm gonna die.
Okay,
So
so
they now
now I
choose to
feel
go.
like the earlier they make that decision. So for me, I would not say it's love, support, or something. I feel it's I would not say it's money or support. I feel it's love. Love can make you do the weirdest
Wow.
things. I'm serious. I feel it's love, and that love, once it turns to something else, that's what we
the
call
buzz
a
goes.
thread. That's when it becomes extra toxic.
Right.
But then that thing gives you more strength to stand your own ground till the day you are able to say, I am not doing anymore.
Now the sad part is when people get to that point, maybe if a woman has been abused constantly, the day she gets that strength, she's gonna go overboard, and that's why you hear of men
Do
that have
you
been abusing
get-
their wives, and then one
Well,
day the
just-
woman snaps.
Do
Cut
you
off
get?
that
Do you
Exactly.
get?
Cut off something
So that's what I'm
important.
saying. Like it just turns to something very, very fast. You know,
I think
that
that's why
moment you're
people
like,
should never
no.
let it get to that point, because when you're at that point, a person is
But you
temporarily
can't help
insane.
it. You know, you can't help it.
Man, some kind of love is not good, please.
But you can't help
not
it.
healthy
It's
at all.
now I feel like there's more pressure from society where people just tell you leave. I think that sometimes tends to help people to leave a relationship very fast nowadays. But back then, I feel like there was nothing like pressure. They just want you to keep on staying, and then you keep on staying for real. But the minute you come to your own self-realization, that minute, I'm telling you, that very
To
minute,
see another side of
that's
you.
the end of it. For me, though, that's how it works for me. If I am tired of somebody, I could keep going, but my dear, the minute, that day, my head turns and takes a U-turn.
U-turn.
That's the end. Do you understand? That's the end. That's I feel like that love just turns into something over time, and that thing gives you the strength to be able to say, yes, this is the time I'm leaving this relationship. So I feel it's not what people say, it's when you actually make up your own mind to leave. I don't think it's even about what you see in the relationship. There are people with money, there are a lot of people with so much, there's so much to it. Money is one thing, but the minute you're dying, you know that it's not money anymore. You know that there's more to it. Do you get? So I would really love you guys to share your opinion on this particular situation. Remember, you can call on 09098 408 408 to share your opinion on this particular discussion. So moving on, the family of a U.S. Marine killed in Afghanistan in 2021 are suing actor Alec Baldwin for at least $25 million. Claiming he exposed them to online backlash after the actor accused one of the women of attending the Capitol riot. This is the third time the family of Raul McCollum, the fallen soldier, has attempted to take action against the star. The previous lawsuits have been dismissed due to the errors in the filing process. After Malcolm's death, Baldwin found one of Marine's sisters, Royce, on Instagram and sent her a check for $5,000 for his widow, Gianna, and a newborn baby, Baldwin said the check was a tribute to a fallen soldier. According to this lawsuit, the family alleged that Baldwin did nothing to stop his millions of followers from contacting them. The family members have demanded a trial by jury and are seeking damages of at least $25 million for alleged invasion of privacy, defamation, negligence, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. That's a long one.
Very.
And a very complicated one at that.
Wow. So this story is very interesting. So the woman in question, she's saying that, she was at the Capitol. She took part in the riot, but she didn't destroy anything. Madam, you took part in the riot. You should be ashamed of yourself. Which is exactly what Alec Baldwin has said, right? But my thing is, why are you suing him for infliction of emotional distress? Your actions led to the government being in shambles.
Exactly.
Someone died at that Capitol. People were hurt. And it's illegal. What you did was illegal. And America is just crazy. People sue people for anything. I mean, it's not
and look
like...
at the enormous
25
charge.
million.
And you were a rioter, a criminal, technically. Auntie, I'm sorry, but you have to sit down somewhere.
Okay.
Hopefully a judge will throw it out of court the same way they've been throwing the previous ones. It doesn't make sense to me,
But that's
really.
an enormous one, because I feel like why would you even put yourself in that kind of situation to begin with?
Alec Baldwin, he previously gave her family an amount of money. So him seeing that she was actually involved in, he's like, why did I even help you since you're even a cause of this kind of damage to the country? And it's just like regret. And he just posted her picture on his Instagram, and then his followers see
He knew what he was doing.
They just fought the battle for him, because now she's suing for emotional abuse.
But now they can't sue the followers, because the followers are faceless and nameless. So it's
Exactly.
Alex.
So
and he already is going through an issue with the lady, the director that died on that movie. So maybe he should have been more cautious, or at least paid one of his assistants to do it on their own page. Maybe repost unknowingly and say, oh, sorry, I didn't, and then delete it. It's like, throw that stone, but hide your hands.
Okay. I hope they get to resolve it. And like you said, I hope the judge just throws it out of the court as usual. But then, this is moving on. Usher is not interested in going on versus. The OMG hitmaker apparently believes that his catalog is too much for any opponent or the platform itself to handle. The R&B star addressed the chance of him participating on the Eat Battle series while flaunting his resume. Usher said, it's like, I could do it by myself, but I don't want to do that. That's not the purpose of versus me. Even though he isn't interested in versus, Usher praised Swiss Beats and Timbaland's show. He also claimed that he's on another level when it comes to Eat Records. And that's a period.
Usher, baby.
That's a period.
Usher, baby.
There's something known as know your worth, stand your ground,
Absolutely.
any day, anytime. And I like when it's Usher, baby. Come on.
This kind of stunt he put, something like Burna Boy can do. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I know myself. I
I
don't do that kind of thing.
Okay. I think, yeah. You're very correct. Burna Boy in that kind of situation.
The truth is, if you don't
No.
place value on yourself, nobody's going to place value on you.
Exactly.
If you don't appreciate yourself, like sometimes I literally look at myself in the mirror and like, Zibby, well done.
Well done, baby. Yes, exactly. That's how it should be.
Absolutely.
You need to put that value on yourself, and I feel like this is just the perfect thing to do. But still looking at it, then the kind of other proposals that will come for him will be like, okay, let's take a step back. Do you think Usher's going to like this one? Do you think we should increase this? Do you think we should do this?
Yeah, but people might see it as pride, because there are some other big names that have come on that versus show.
People say when you're confident, they sort of see it as arrogance, and that's why people are ashamed to be confident. It's like you want to hide yourself. Why should you hide yourself?
Exactly, and that's why you people think of my baby Whiskey. You
Oh.
guys always feel like, oh, my baby's too proud,
Yeah.
arrogant, or something. No, just
Put
know
some
your
respect,
value.
yes,
Exactly.
on his name.
In Nigeria now, when you're making list of artists you want to bring on a show, before you can even think of bringing Wizkid on the show to Nigeria. He's from Nigeria. But no. I'm just saying, obviously. Burna is currently the highest paid Nigerian musician according to Google. But I feel like, if you want to, there are brands.
Pros and cons. You need to go and sit down.
There are brands that are very far behind that would not even be able to like reach out to him, talk less of actually having him on the show. There was a time Offset said something like that, like, I've been trying to get this guy on this record, but he's just too expensive. Do you get? So please, we don't.
It's respect.
Exactly. Put the value on yourself. Be confident. Yes, that's it. I think that's my decision this morning. Be confident, and that's Usher driven.
Yes.
Usher driven. All right. As much as I would love to spend the rest of my day with you guys, this is where I draw the curtain today. Thanks for watching. As always, join the conversation on social media with the hashtag TEATIME. And remember, you can catch up on all of our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive contents by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch TEATIME on RTTV and in London on Ben Television and Star Times channel 308. A big thank you goes to my co-anchor Tonya and beautiful ZB, of course. I really enjoyed the show. Thank you guys, and of course the entire production team. Thank you, AJ. Thank you to the entire team. Thank you for watching PlusTvAfrica's TEATIME. My name is Koforola.